Hi there, Diane Karen here. Today I'm going to heat emboss on vellum. Stampin' Up! Has a brand new heat tool in the 2012-2013 catalog, and it's a beauty. What's so different about it is that it has two heat settings, low for drying inks and high for the heat setting powder. Well, you can also heat emboss on vellum on this low setting, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. Did you know that you can emboss with the new classic Stampin' pads? They're wet enough for you to use embossing powder on, and I'm going to be using Raspberry Ripple today to emboss. On my finished card, I'm going to be using my embossed piece with the Floral District Designer Series paper, which actually matches Rich Raspberry, but my Raspberry Ripple will work just fine. First, you're going to rub your embossing buddy on your piece of vellum. I have a 3.5 by 3 inch piece of vellum here already cut. And I'm going to put this embossing buddy on here because you don't want your embossing powder to stick someplace where you don't want it. Okay? And then you're going to stamp your butterflies on the vellum using the Raspberry Ripple Classic ink pad. Now, this butterfly is from Creative Elements. So I'm going to do a little stamping here. Okay. And then I'm going to bring the clear embossing powder in, and I'm going to sprinkle it on generously. Get it all over my stamped image. Make sure we got enough. And then knock off any excess. Then I use a little something to hold it down so I don't burn my fingers. I just use the end of this stipple brush. And on the low setting, I'm going to heat this embossing powder up. I used to wiggle and go crazy when I embossed, but this low setting, you don't have to do that. It's not going to burn it, and you want to get enough heat on it because it is low. Hopefully you can see on the camera how this is changing. It goes a lot darker and it looks very wet when it's embossed. It's beautiful on this vellum. Could turn this off and do the magic of video, but this will be done in just a second. You can see how long it's going to take you to do a project like this. Not very long, actually. Okay. I think we look good there. Okay, now I have used my Big Shot and my Big's Beautiful Butterflies die to cut out this white butterfly, and I'm going to mount it on this piece of Raspberry Ripple. And if you've ever worked with vellum before, you know there's really not a good way to make vellum stick to anything without it showing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my embossed piece of vellum over, and I'm going to take some glue dots, and I'm going to place the glue dots where it has been embossed so it won't show through. So I'm just using my paper piercing tool to take the glue dots off and place them where I want them. I want to get them as close to the edges as I can so that it will stay down. That one didn't stick. Oh, come on now. There we go. Okay, and then I will take my piece of vellum, and I'm going to center it there, press it down. So there I have my finished piece. I didn't quite get that heated up enough right there. A little bit of that powder came off, so we're going to heat that up better. Okay, now here's my finished card. This is the Floral District designer paper that I was telling you about. I've added some raspberry ripple ribbon. I embossed another little tag here that's got the raspberry ripple underneath, and there you can see my completed card. If you'd like more information on how to make that card and all the supplies, you can visit my blog. I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.